All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Shrine Shuttle, presented by and powered by Dunk 360. I'm your host, Ernest Estime. I'm here with my man, Will Claye.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Good, man.
Wait, but I'm not done yet. I still got my guys with me. Say what up to Dre and Laurent of ShrineRack, the strong man. What up, man? Good to see you. What up?
Thanks for coming, brother. My bad.
Stole my
So it's 2015 All-Star Weekends here in the city, and you're here with us, courtesy of Red Bull.
Yeah.
So tell us, like, how you feel being in the city right now? Where you originally from?
Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. So
and you guys just had the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we just had the bowl. You know, but it's a whole different type of culture and lifestyle out here, man. From where I'm from, city life is like when I first came to New York, I hated it. I got on the train, it was dirty. Like I didn't even want to sit down. I'm like, oh no, hell no, man. But now I come back and I love it. You know, I feel like I get a lot of love out here, so I love New York, man.
What is it that makes you fall in love with New York as soon as you're in here? You come the second time.
I feel like New York is one of the biggest like melting pots, man. Like where I'm from, it's not very diverse. You know, here, you know, you have people from all different walks of life, people from all different countries. You know, I can go over here and get some Jamaican food. I can go over here and get some Puerto Rican food. You know, I love both. But, you know, or you know, it's just a whole big melting pot out here, man. And I really like that. You know, you get to experience, you know, different walks of life, and you know, just communicate with people and learn, you know, so much. Cause just even me, I get to travel a lot, so I get to, you know, see different cultures, and I feel like that's one of the best ways to educate a person is to be able to travel the world.
I know you're a jet setter, Olympic athlete. You do your thing. You travel everywhere. What is that one thing you cannot travel without?
I can't travel without my Bible, man.
Amen.
Gotta have my Bible. You know, you know, that's something that, you know, my mom ingrained in me as a child.
Yeah.
You know, to just keep the word on me. You know, that's like my protection, man. You know, that's
real.
That's like if I'm going to war, like that's my bulletproof vest.
That's
you feel
real.
me? Like so, yeah, that's what I gotta have with me.
I mean, with all that traveling that you're doing, give us one pet peeve, like one thing that you can't stand when you're traveling. Whether it be flights, airports, you know, cities, you know, hotels, something.
When I'm in the airplane, man, I really don't like when, like, especially I don't like sitting in the middle first off in a plane, but I really hate when like people fart on planes, man. Like they act like they didn't do it. Like somebody will just fart and just be like fake like they sleep. I don't like that.
No, give us one story of like it sounds like you have something that you remember vividly. Tell us about that moment.
I forgot where I was flying to, but I was sitting next to this man. He was an older man. Had a suit and tie on and things like that, and he was just, you know, sitting back with his eyes closed. Nah, he chilling, he sleep. Next thing you know, I start smelling something crazy. I'm like, man, it can't be coming from nowhere else but him. It gotta be him. So like he doing a little one of these, like
a little shimmy.
Yeah, a little shimmy. I'm like, oh yeah, this man just farted. Man.
Was he a heavy set guy?
Yeah, big dude. So I'm like, man, that's so disrespectful.
Oh man,
I feel you.
We ain't got no windows, bruh. We don't have nothing. It's just gonna stay right there.
Let's go with that first that you probably watching album, man.
Yeah, man, it kind of just happened out of nowhere.
Okay.
You know, I met YG at just a random night in LA. I was out one night and bumped into him. We had mutual friends that introduced us. You know, he was out with his boys. They was all in there. You know what they do. I was like, he a cool dude. We just vibe. We just, you know, vibe like that. And, you know, I happened to be in LA another time, and he hit me up. He said he was in the studio. He was like, come through. Me and my boy, Money Making Mitch, he the one that produced the beat.
That's bro.
And, yeah, we went in there, we played the beat, and he was feeling it. Like, this is hard. Yeah, DJ Mustard came in too, and he was like, nigga, who made this beat? Because, you know, it kind of sound like one of Mustard's beats. So Mustard was sitting there like, okay, it sound like, okay. This beat hard. Everybody came in like, this beat is hard. So YG just went in there, you know, he did the chorus. Like, cool, that's a cool little chorus. I mean, I don't really curse like that, but you know, when he did it, I was like, it sound cool on the track.
True day.
So he went in there, he did the chorus, And then he had went and got a haircut real quick, and then came back and did his verse. I was like, damn, he just did his verse kind of fast. He a professional.
SoundCloud rappers and there's real rappers, real life rappers, yo.
This is what he do every day. So I'm like, dang, man, I don't know if I could do it like that. So I went in there, did a few takes, and I started to get more comfortable with it.
True.
And I was like, okay. Went in there and just, I just did what I did.
What you do?
Yeah, did what I did.
Yo, and speaking of which, man, we gotta hear something now. For the people that don't know, yo, I'm not aware, so you gotta hit us with something.
Hit us with 8.
Yo, just hit us with something light. Hit us with something light.
All right, Vigilante, you can't stand me. My prerogative, SB and the Grammy. Probably wouldn't believe it cause you been popping them Xannies. Wouldn't even see it cause you already been panicked. We ripping and running with Red Bull. With 360, nigga, we riding, we real cool. Back on my hat and I got Jesus on my shirt too. Nice. Yeah, that's our first official freestyle in the shuttle. That's history right there. Okay. First. Speaking of which, let's talk about rap albums now. Like anything that you're bumping heavy right now. Man, that track Kendrick just dropped.
Yeah. The Black of the Berries.
Yeah.
The Black of the Berries.
Wow.
It's tough.
The Black of the Berries is pretty crazy.
It's heavy.
After he won a Grammy.
Light work. After he won 2 of them. Light work.
Yeah, when he dropped that, I was like, okay, this album is gonna be crazy. And he had the other one when he performed it live.
At the Colbert Show. Yeah. That was an amazing performance.
Amazing performance.
I'm a huge Kendrick fan also. So I definitely hear you there.
I like
Who else
Kendrick.
you got?
Mick Jenkins. You ever heard of Mick Jenkins?
No, what's going on?
Mick Jenkins is dope. Mick Jenkins is real. He from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, dope. That new Joey Badass album, hard.
Crazy. That's the homie.
For the money.
He was the first person.
For the money in store now.
He was the first one in the shuttle.
Okay.
He was the homie.
Oh, he was the first one in the shuttle?
First one in the shuttle.
BT, who's some new artists, bro? We been listening to.
You put him on the spot.
Yo, BT's his man's, by the way.
Travis Scott is.
Travis Scott is beast right now.
Travis Scott is dope.
Travis Scott is beast.
Yeah, like I thought that he was like taking Kanye's style a little bit, but I think Kanye kind of fed off of him though.
It was the other way around, because if you remember, the 808s and Heartbreaks, Kanye.
Yeah.
Who was he co-signing heavy? Kid Cudi at the time.
Yeah.
And who did Kid Cudi sound like when he dropped? So you see how it works out. It's like an osmosis effect.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you bring up Kanye, because like this weekend's a huge weekend for him.
Yeah.
The shoes, the Grammy performance, showing them. How do you feel about the shoes personally? Would you rock them?
Oh yeah.
You would.
Dope. The shoes are dope.
Do you think? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it, man.
I have one more for you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of talk, and he's really pushing that Nike should be afraid of him.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll sell more of the Easy Boost than Jordan Brand will sell of what drops this weekend for Jordan Brand?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Laser 4.
Laser 1.
Laser
Aqua Pack. They got a bunch of stuff.
You think that man has all that power?
Kanye got a lot of power, but Nike got a lot of power too, man.
You already know.
I heard through the grapevine that
Black joint.
Yeezy's about to drop again.
Nike
don't. I told you the grapevine. We're hearing that through the grapevine. We're hearing a lot of that. So if that happens, what would you say? Like, what would you call that? A chess move? Or would you call that a petty move? What would you call that?
That's a petty move. That's
it's a
you've been calling us out this whole time. Well, shoot, we just gonna drop your shoe again. You're not gonna get no money for it.
They own it. The name and everything.
Yeah, so they just laughing at him like, ha ha, like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with Adidas, but we still got these shoes and we gonna drop them.
Coming from where you're from, and through your travels, like, how do you see culture? Like, what does culture mean to you, and like, what do you take from that, and like, how do you try to involve yourself and learn from that?
Oh man, like, for me, culture is big. It's like it's a lifestyle, really. Culture can be, art. It can be food. It can be, different things. And me, I grew up in an African household. Both my parents from Sierra Leone. So like, I grew up in that culture, but at the same time, I grew up in America. So I also grew up in that type of culture. I feel like it's helped me, and now even more so that I can travel around the world and get to even experience other cultures. It's something that really I feel like has educated me more than anything. It appreciate life and not just my life, but just humanity, like us as people, just to go to a whole nother country and see somebody that might even look just like you, but don't even speak the same language as you, and has a whole different, you know, outlook on life than you. It's just it's crazy, you know, to me to think that somebody on the other side of some water can be completely different from me, and I can learn so much from that person. They can learn so much from me.
I'm noticing that you're very passionate whenever you bring this up. I'm noticing that it's just something natural. You can't even help it. So I gotta ask, for someone like you, being raised in a Sierra Leonean household and dealing with the American culture, and I know the summer was crazy. You know, there was a lot of headlines. That's how we'll put it. We know what we're talking about here. There was a lot of headlines in the news. How does someone who, like, it's literally right in front of your face with your family, and this is a town that you come from, how did you take the news when people were just perceiving the panic, the mode of all this stuff going on during the summer?
Oh man, I was shook, man, because I still got I still have family out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you know, I just hope everybody in my family is cool. You know, I hope everybody is safe. But, you know, I feel like it was a lot of people that were kind of joking about the holy roller thing, and I feel like, you know, it should have been a lot more help, you know, than it was. You know, I don't feel like people really understood what was going on out there, and I feel like it's still going on right now. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of like the wind just blew over it now, and nobody's even talking about it no more. But people are still dying, you know, like every day from it. You know, but it's not really something that I feel like people really care about. It's not what's in anymore.
News cycle.
The news just goes, you know, it goes on to the next thing. So I feel like it's when you talking about lives, man, people dying, like you can't just don't blow over. Like, you can't do that. It's still going on right now. So I feel like it should still, you know, be getting that attention, and people should still be trying to help, you know, and trying to do what they can.
Where do you see yourself 1 year from now?
1 year from now,
considering, just to add to the question, considering in 2012 you won the silver in the triple jump, the bronze in the long jump,
yes sir,
in London, and Rio is a year away. So where do you see yourself?
A year from right now, I'm getting right. I'm in the lab a year from right now, getting ready to go to Rio. You know, that's all I got on my mind, you know, to get them 2 golds. Cause I felt like I should have got 2 golds last time. I feel like I failed myself. So now I feel like I owe it to all the people, you know, that support me, to myself, to go out there to Rio and get them 2 golds. So like a year from right now, I'm grinding.
Going in beast mode.
Yo, Will Claye right here, 2012 Olympic medalist. I'm in the Shrine Shuttle with Dunk 360. Make sure y'all stay tuned.